And how has like obviously you said your company's sales are down because of coronavirus, but at least it's still, not going under.
Yeah.
But then in your recent videos as well, you talk about how now there's so much room to enter the market as long as you find
Hmm.
like a niche within a niche, there's plenty of room to enter.
Hmm.
So like, could you talk more about it being
Hmm.
difficult, obviously, with coronavirus and in the time to deliver products and things like that,
Hmm.
but also having room? It seems like positive
Yeah,
and negative where they balance.
yeah, it depends on the niche, obviously. So right now, products that are essential, or really, it really is just products that you can use at home, are way up. But products that are non-essential, um, like a travel-related product, are way down.
Hmm.
Way down.
It makes
So it
sense.
depends. But when I talk about when the next, or when I say like the next 2 to 3 months will be, a great time to enter Amazon, I'm assuming that life will be back to similar normal buying habits.
Yeah.
Um, so, but in general, what Corona has done is just given this year's Amazon sales like a little boost. Like everyone
Hmm.
knows that every year it's like growing, but this year it's like, oh, it just took like a little skip up.
Yeah.
So, I mean, the big picture is any year is a great time to enter the Amazon business. Amazon's not going anywhere. They're gonna take over the world. Um, so it's always a good time. But this year, it's like I think Ben, like one of our mentors, he was just saying e-commerce is up like 1 or 2% in total compared to last March.
Makes
Um,
sense.
so it's like there's like an X number of extra billions of shopping that's going on this month compared to last year. Um, so there's that, and then there's also the interesting fact that um, some of these bigger brands on some of these bigger physical product brands are at risk of going bankrupt. Um, so I don't have any numbers on that, but you know, theoretically, let's say you want to come out with a travel related product, in launch it in 3 months from now. Um, Theoretically, some travel brands are going bankrupt right now, so they may be off of Amazon. So they're some of these big and medium sized physical product brands are in real trouble right now. So they may be screwed or whatever. So that's when people are saying there's more opportunity, less competition now, because some of these companies with
Okay.
big overhead, um, lots of employees, real estate they got to pay off. There may be a bunch of companies on Amazon that have gone bankrupt or are totally screwed or whatever. So that's the philosophy around that is that's an opportunity for smaller sellers, smaller brands with very little overhead. Like you
Hmm.
and I know we don't have our own factories or warehouses or huge employees to come in and gain some of that market share.
Okay. I'd assume that the risk is relatively low, especially like even being like 200K, 300K, 400K a year or less. Like even if people just kind of stopped buying your product for now, just because of coronavirus, it wouldn't be too hard to just kind of hold off for 2 or 3 months and then
Yeah.
resume.
Yep.
Compared to like a
Yeah.
huge company, then you're just kind
Yeah.
of stuck.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. That ties into the thing I was saying with having employees and all these overhead. As a small business, you have relatively little overhead. We just have our salaries and our freelancer salaries, which one of them is pretty much not working for us right now. Um, but yeah, it depends on their cash flow situation. So yeah, Depends on how much cash you have saved up. Yeah, depends on the business, but yeah, we're gonna be okay.